Hello guys, welcome. This is Deepika from wealthandhealthmastery.com, and in this video we are going to see how to create a Facebook ad from scratch in Canva. We're going to use every element that we'll be using, from photos, from text, etc. All of these elements we are going to find it within Canva itself. So how do you create a Facebook ad? The first thing is we'll go over and click on this button called Create a Design, and here we'll look for Facebook ad. And you can see here, the moment I say Facebook, it is going to give me different types of ads that you can create. You can create Facebook app ad, shops ad, feed ad, story ad, etc. So these are the different types of ads that you can create. And the type of ad we are going to start with is going to be the Facebook feed ad, which is of the size 1080 by 1080 pixel. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. And this is the screen that I have. I won't be using any of these templates on the left hand side to create my ad. I'm going to create from scratch. The ad that I'm going to create would be related to, let's say I'm selling juices, freshly squeezed juices that's what I'm selling, and I have to create ad to sell those juices over online. Let's assume that this is our project. So the first thing is, what I'll do is I'll go over to the elements here and I'll look for the photo of juices. Okay, so let's just see what we have here. And we'll go over to the photos, and you have a bunch of pictures that you can choose from. And let's go to graphics. Let's see what we have in graphics here. If we like something, so far nothing. Okay, I like this picture, so I'm going to go ahead and select this and put it at the corner here. Okay, this is going to be my picture of freshly squeezed juices. First thing is, if you want to add a grid, you can do that, but I did it without the grid, so I added my image over here. Now I'm going to add some text here, and this would be of the type Anton. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to Anton style. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to increase the size to, let's say, 70. Okay, and here I'm going to say freshly, and make sure it is proper, freshly. I'm going to copy this, paste it again, freshly, and do it another one, freshly squeezed juices. And here we have. So this one I'm going to move it a little bit down, and we'll call this as squeezed. I believe this is the right spelling, squeezed, and then juices. And I will do it all of them at the same line. And now I'm going to go ahead and copy it and change the size to, let's say, 80. Okay, and let's see what is the difference. If you want to increase the line spacing, you can do that. Letter spacing, no, I don't want to do letter spacing. I'm going to go back to this one. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. Freshly squeezed juices. I'm going to add some space here, and like this. Okay, freshly squeezed juices here. This is what my text says, and this is how my image looks so far. So far it looks pretty cool, but it looks lot empty here. This side looks a lot empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something called as a buy now button here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a text again, and actually I'm going to copy this, Control C, Control V. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to change it to buy. Okay, and the effects that I'm going to add would be of this background type. So this becomes a kind of like a button. Okay, this is a buy button, and here you can add a link as well. So once you right click on it, I'm going to go ahead and select this and link here, and you can add your link, let's say the link to your product page where people can buy it, or a sales page, etc. So you can add the link and do done here. So this is going to be my button kind of thing that I've added, basically a link. When somebody clicks on it, it will take them to that page. Now over here, let me add some nice looking, let's say, apple here. So I'll go over to the elements, and I'll go over to apples, and let's say I like something like this. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, change it to red color. So I'm going to go ahead and grab red color here. So this is the red. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and copy this couple times, Control C, Control V, and let's say we move it like this. Okay, so this is the first image I have. I haven't added too much text on the Facebook ad. That is the most important thing. You should not be adding too much text here. Now if I want to add any kind of animation, I can do that by selecting this. So I'm going to select all of this here and add some animation. Let's say we add a pan animation here on enter, and if you want to do any other exaggerate, let's say neon is another one that I wanted, so I've added my animation here. So once you play it, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, if you want to add any animation on this one, same way we will do it. And let's say we do pan here. If you want to do another one, you can do it, let's say same neon here. Okay, so that is the animation I have added, is the neon animation, and this is my text here, a buy link to buy. So this is your Facebook ad. You wanted to download it, you can download it here, and it is going to be an MP4 because you have added animations to your Facebook ad. So if you wanted a little bit more moving, then you can download this as MP4 video. And if you don't want these animations, you can also download it as a PNG and for images, etc. So that is another style you can do it. Now if you want to make a carousel ad, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another page here, or let's just duplicate this, and we're going to do it, duplicate it a couple more times, and then let's get rid of these. I'm going to go and select that. So the way to do is just selecting all these elements, and we will select it and get rid of it. Okay, so over here, let's say we add something called as strawberries. And I liked personally this one, so I'm going to go ahead and add this and rotate it a little bit. Okay, Control C, and I can do Control C, Control V, and I'm going to go ahead and add it over to like this. So this add another page that I've added. And similarly over here, let me add oranges here. And if you want something like this, you can do that. Or let's say we add this one, we reduce the size and we add it over here. No, I didn't like it, I'm going to get rid of it. We can select something like this. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and Control C, Control V, and then this looks good. So from a blank screen, we have added, this is our image that we have added. This is our Facebook ad. It looks pretty cool here. If you want to add animations, you can do it. If you wanted to change anything, text, etc., you can do that. And you have a call to action button here where it says. The other thing is, if you want to add an element like an arrow, so let's say if you wanted to look for an arrow kind of element, you can do that. Let's say I liked something like this. And right now it's white color, so I'm going to change the color of this to, let's say, red. Okay, so what will happen is you can reduce the size of this, and there is a arrow button that goes like this, and move it like this, and you have an arrow. Similarly, that is basically the buy button, so people know that what to do, click on it. Similarly, we can move this, copy this error, paste it, and put it over on this page also. This is another one, and similarly we can do it over here also. So you can see here, this is the arrow that we have added that kind of tells people that what to do. This is the call to action. So we have created a beautiful looking Facebook ad from scratch. All we did was we used the different types of elements that are available within the Canva. Okay, we didn't download any image, we downloaded whatever we could from Canva itself. We added some look and feel. Instead of these strawberry, if you wanted something else, let's say we look for strawberry again, and we'll go to graphics. You want to add something else, you can do that also. Let's say like this. Instead of these, I'm gonna go get rid of this. So let's say I didn't like that strawberry and I liked something else here. Let's select strawberry. You have something like this. This looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the direction here to this direction and change the color from black to, let's say, this color. This looks pretty cool. And I want to move it, Control C, Control V. Sorry, not this one. Control C, Control V, and we do it like this. So this looks pretty cool. So now all these images have these pictures of the fruits on the corner, then you have the main picture, so it looks like consistent across. So this can be your carousel ad. It tells you there's a strawberry juice, or a strawberry shake, I would say, apple shake, and then you have is orange juice, things like that. Okay, so it's a pretty good ad. Now out of this you also have something called as out of the box design that you can use, out of the box templates, sorry, that you can use, and you can edit that template. So let's say you wanted to create an ad for your Canva course, the course that I'm creating. I wanted to create an ad for it. Then what you can do is you can look for course here. Let's say if there is any ad for course ads, let's say course Facebook ads. So there are some examples that are there, and you have this one, trade in promo, online learning course. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's say this is a simple one here. This is the one, and over here there is a image here, and you can change it to whatever you want, and this can be replaced also. So I'm going to ungroup it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to Canva, and then I'm going to say Canva, and then this one, Canva course. And here I'm going to say Canva, become a Canva expert. Become a Canva expert. And if you want to increase the size, you can change it to, let's say, 80, and move this around, and this is your thing is ready. If you want to change anything, you can change the color. You see here, this looks pretty good, Canva course. And if you want to change it to a different image, let's say you want to get rid of this image and you want to expand this, okay, and you put it in the center, let's say, or you add the logo of Canva here and put these two things, not this one. You can move this around, and here I'm going to pick up and I'm going to put it over here, Canva, and similarly I'm going to put this and drag it over here, Canva course, and drag this over here, reduce the size, whatever you want to do it. And then here I want to change this to, let's say, 50, and this is how it looks like, Canva. And if you don't want this, I'm going to get rid of it, and this is my Canva course here. Become a Canva expert. This is a simple ad. If you want to add any animations, you know how to do it. This is how you can customize a template of Facebook ad. So we have created, this is our Facebook ad that we have created. You can create any different type of ad, like a carousel ad or a simple ad, this is a feed ad that we have. So when you're scrolling through Facebook feed, you will see an ad like this. Now, if you think there are too many elements, you can reduce the size of this picture and have some spaces in between. So you can do that also. So that way, whatever you feel like it, you want to increase the size of this now, then we'll take it a little bit like this, the arrow, and the same way you'll do it for this arrow also. Okay, so this is what you have. It looks pretty cool. I love it. There are a lot of moving parts to this ad. I hope you're enjoying this tutorial, and I'm going to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you very much.